Okay guys, so for this video we'll be going over the conservative way to tackle a challenge, which is basically the safest way to go about doing a challenge. And actually a couple of weeks ago someone tweeted on Twitter and tagged me saying how they passed their challenge using this exact system, because I had it on I actually posted this on my Instagram story highlights, and they passed the challenge using the system. So it's cool to see that other people are using this system and passing their challenges. So what exactly is the system? Well, as you can see, we start off risking 0.5% until we're up 2%. Now, why is that? Because we want to build a cushion, or what some people call a buffer, so that we do not go below our original balance. Example, say you just bought a 100K challenge and now you're following the system and you're risking 0.5%. So you're basically risking 500 to make 1,000, and until you're up 2%, which is basically 2,000, you can't risk more than 500. And the reason why is because we want to make sure that even if you have a losing streak starting off, you'll stay near the original balance. So that way, in the worst case ever, you can always get back to your balance and get a free retry. But if you do start off good, and you actually win your first couple of trades, then you have this cushion now, and you can start risking 1%. So you say, for example, now you're up 2,000. So your balance is 102,000. Now you can start risking 1% of your original balance. So you can start risking 1K until you hit the 10%, until you pass your challenge, until you hit your 10%. And that's basically the conservative way. So what happens if I'm at 102,000 and I lose the next two trades? So next trade, risk 1K or 1%, loss. L. So now I'm at 101,000. Now what? Now you risk 1K again. It's an L. Now you're back at 100,000. Once you're back at the original balance, if you're back to original entry, actually let's change it to balance, then you have to repeat the steps again. Then repeat the steps, and then you go back to risking 0.5%. Back to risking 500 until you're up 2K. And like I said, this is all just to make sure that you do not blow this account, because usually most people who use this system, this account means a lot to them. This challenge is probably all they had in their bank account. So by using this system makes sure in the best way that you do not lose this challenge. And yep, that's basically it for this. And there's another video you have to watch, because sometimes some people do not make it to 10% in their final week. In the final week, they may be up, sometimes at the least up 2%, or maybe up 6, 7, 8%. And they have to hit 10%. So what do? Should you start risking more? And I'll have that in another video. So thank you for watching.